Hey, I thought I would make a video of what I was hoping to get on the show last night and talk about. There's some evil forces at play here. And there's no coincidences, right? um, the tiger and the bear keep popping up. Um, the tiger keeps showing up as the evil energy. It keeps showing up as stalking, um, carefully planning everything out, um, deception. Okay. And, I see that in these news stories, especially like, you know, the big thing that I think that everyone picked up on was the one with Tom Petty because he's a celebrity. The news of his passing before he actually passed, which, God, I can't imagine the how upset that made his family to see the the rest in peace Tom Petty 8 hours before he died. Um, but but in a way, also, I think he gave everybody a gift by doing that because he showed that there's nothing more strong in the universe than our will, you know, and because that is the soul, our willpower, you know. That's the same thing Adam did too. Adam actually passed away an hour and a half after his heart was strong enough to show the beat on the EKG. Um, I had this dream 2 nights ago that I was inside of a school building. And of course, a school to me represents the school of life, you know, being a lifelong student. Um, and I was inside this dream. I was inside the chemistry lab where they were doing experiments. You know, there was a cat that in my dream it was actually 7 cats that were stuck together head to tail. It only had really one head and one tail, but it was like 7 bodies of cats that were stuck together. So obviously, this was a cat energy that was trying to appear bigger than it really was, to appear more powerful than it actually was. That is what I was interpreting as the tiger. That energy, it's an authoritarian. It's a leader. Okay, who who know this? We know who this leader is. Okay, but this leader feels this leader is aware that they're not powerful like like they think they are. So they try to appear bigger than they really are. And that power of deception that goes along with trying to look bigger than what you are. Okay, there was a boy stuck inside of this chemistry lab with me, and I was helping him escape. And I pushed him through a window, and then I followed him out the window, and we're running across this field. And this Native American shaman shows up, and he transforms himself into a bear, and the bear helps us escape. And the bear represents the good energy, the energy that's going to save people. Um, and when I say save them, I mean like if we get caught up in the deception that's going on in the world, it's capable of um, devastating a soul. And then when the soul is devastated, evil has a chance to overcome you. It's going to strip you of all of your energy, all of your power. Um, but this bear energy, what does the bear teach us? It teaches us we have to hibernate. It feeds off of actually solar power. It's a very female energy. I see the bear as a female. Um, and I think a bear is one of the only animals in nature that actually comes out in the daytime. usually when you see a wild animal and it comes out in the daytime, it's got rabies, it's sick, because most animals are nocturnal. But the bear is the one that doesn't, you know, because it feeds off of the solar energy, it feeds off of the sun. And of course, the bear is steadfast and strong. And so, I thought that dream was a coincidence at first. Okay, but then I woke up, and the very first thing I saw when I woke up, when I got on Facebook and I'm scrolling and talking to my friends, this woman who lives, halfway across the world, she was saying that she was at work and that there was a couple of men at her work who got into a really deep conversation about what would happen if a tiger and a bear got into a fight. Who would win? I was like, whoa. And I told her, I said, I just woke up from a nightmare about a tiger and a bear, And she didn't catch the connection. Okay. I posted the dream that I had on Sology. Nobody caught the connection either. I think only one person clicked funny on it, and it was actually a pretty bad nightmare. But I keep getting that something doesn't want me to speak about it, because if people understand the symbolism, then they have the power to see through the veil, and then they won't get devastated when the world tries to trick us with these false news stories. There was also another woman yesterday, while we were mourning the loss of Tom Petty before, hours before he died. There was a woman who, I think, the news story had said that one of the people that was killed in LA was a neighbor of hers. So she was completely devastated. And she found out hours later that the person wasn't actually dead. They were just missing.
Are they going to open up today?
Yeah, they open up at 11. Yeah, she shows up usually around 10:45. Yeah. And so that was another example of deception that was trying to, break people down. That's a coincidence, right? No such thing as coincidences. It's all connected. So what we have to do is just keep loving each other. We have to keep loving. We have to keep believing in ourself and the will of ourself, because there's nothing stronger in the universe. That the creation energy that comes from us, we are what made the world. There's nothing stronger than what's inside of us. The stronger that we become, the more people that start believing in their self and not being afraid of their own power, the more devastation that's going to happen in the world. Because there's always going to be that battle, the battle between evil and good. And something so simple as technology, not being able to get on last night to tell you this when people needed to hear it, that was an example of evil trying to knock me down. Well, guess what? I'm here. I'm waiting in front of my physical therapy office for it to open, which is in a few minutes. And I'm going to send this. It's going to get out. People are going to get the help that they need. People are going to know that they're not alone. That's it for now. Can't shut us up. Can't shut us up. Can't stop it. I am soul.